Oreo is one of our worst behavior cases.
You're such a good boy.
When we found him, he was outdoors in a kennel about 3 sizes too small for him. So he wasn't able to stand up all the way. He was hunched over. He had a blanket thrown over the cage, so we're not even sure how long he'd been out there or what the circumstances were behind that. But he was just completely, isolated in a cage by himself.
I actually was told to give him some wormer, and I wasn't aware that he was an aggressive dog. I opened the cage, leaned down to give him the wormer, and he almost ate my head off.
He was our first real, true, intense behavior dog. He was our first one that we were like, okay, let's see if we can move above just no kill or just what we've done and get out of our comfort zone and try to help this dog.
So I just started sitting with him 3-4 times a day for 20-30 minutes at a time, just sitting right in front of his cage, feeding him hot dogs. And every time he would bark, I'd turn around, not pay attention to him, and just slowly gained. It took me about 4.5 weeks to be able to touch him. I cried because it felt good that I was able to get him out and he trusted me enough. Over time, he got better and I started taking him home.
What are you doing? Are you my side cook this morning?
I kept the muzzle on him. I have dogs, and just kind of let him walk around the house and run around the house with the muzzle on and learn.
Good boy.
We have hundreds of animals in the shelter that we have to allocate time to, and do we have the time to take care of this one specific one that's going to take hours to do? And the fact that she was able to make that time on her days off and everything to do it is what made the difference.
I got a text message from Sean, one of my coworkers, who had said someone was here to look at Oreo, and he had been a couple of times. And I said, well, don't let him leave without, let me say goodbye, But luckily I came back and he was still coming, and I got to tell him the do's and the don'ts. And he ended up taking him home.
Hey, handsome. Hi. Hi, buddy. You're so excited to be here, huh? You get to play. Oh my goodness.
The staff advised that, just to come, as frequently as I could and give it some time and see how he did with me, without a muzzle and, maybe in the play yard. And so I came, I guess about maybe then over the next week, 6 or 7 more times, and we spent some time together, and he's always been really good with me, and worked out very well.
The fact that he was doing that and he was willing to meet with him several times and then take him home and understand everything, it's just, he's wonderful. It's probably the most perfect thing we could ask for Oreo to have.
To hear all the particulars about, what his young life was, it really pulls at the heartstrings. It does, and it's amazing that he'll even talk to anybody, I guess, given those conditions. But it certainly makes me want to spend more time with him, and it makes me more tolerant and understanding if he's having a bad behavior session or something like that. I've told folks, friends and family, the story and what his background was and how much it really took to get him to where he would even socialize with any human being, much less new folks on a day-to-day basis. So paid staff, volunteer, whatever, I know a lot of hard work and love went into this guy, and I'm reaping that reward, so it's great.
And I never have the words. I'm beyond proud and grateful, and my cup runneth over type of thing for the staff and the volunteers and fosters here. I can't ask for a better team. I can't ask for more people who care more about animals than what we have now. We have so much potential that everybody's so excited that I always have to tell everybody to calm down. But we'll get there. But I can't even say with words how proud I am of everybody. Every supporter, every donor, every phone call we get that just says thank you. It's amazing to have.
I'll see you later,
handsome.
Stay in touch.
Okay,
All right, I'll see you later.
Thank you for stopping by. I
You
appreciate
bet.
it.
Okay, man.
Bye,